We are learning new details tonight about a targeted attack in Boulder. We now know the suspect is facing a federal hate crime charge after authorities say he tried to set people on fire at a pro-Israel demonstration in Boulder. Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 5 at 6. I'm Megan Cloherty in for Diane tonight, and we're going to get to the latest updates on that attack in just a minute. But first, we are weather alert tonight for storms in our area. Let's bring in meteorologist Lauren Brand, who's in for Alex tonight. And Lauren, where are you tracking these storms right now?
Well, Megan, the main portion of these storms are going to be for our far east.
Keep an eye on. Thank you, Lauren. Well, we're learning more about what led up to Sunday's attack on a pro-Israel gathering in downtown Boulder. Arrest papers released in connection with the attack show that Mohammed Sabri Solomon has been planning this attack for a year. It all happened yesterday along the famous Pearl Street Mall around 2 in the afternoon. Police say the 45-year-old tossed a makeshift flamethrower into a crowd of people, bringing attention to Israeli hostages held in Gaza. Those arrest papers say he got most of the material in Castle Rock and then drove to Boulder. When he got to the area, he was dressed like a gardener, according to the papers, so he could get as close as possible. Then it says Solomon threw 2 lit Molotov cocktails at people participating in the march. Witnesses say he was yelling "Free Palestine." Police then arrested him. The Boulder County DA says 12 people were hurt, many of them between the ages of 50s and 80s. One of the victims is a Holocaust survivor. UC Health says as of this afternoon, doctors are still treating 3 of those 12 victims. This afternoon, FBI, Denver, Boulder Police, Boulder County District Attorney shared an update on the investigation, and they all 3 detailed the charges that Solomon is facing. As we mentioned, he is facing 1 federal hate crime charge. However, it's possible additional federal charges may be filed as this investigation unfolds. Authorities say investigators recovered 16 unused Molotov cocktails after the attack took place. Boulder County District Attorney Michael Doherty emphasizing the importance of law enforcement agencies working together to file charges.
We are united in our commitment, both at the federal level and the state level, in pursuing and securing justice for the victims of this mass attack and for the communities that we serve. Boulder is a beautiful and special place, but we're not immune from mass violence or hate crimes.
Solomon is also facing a slew of state charges, including 16 counts of attempted first-degree murder, 8 counts of first-degree assault, and 18 counts of possessing an incendiary device. The district attorney for Boulder shared that just like the prosecution of the Club Q shooter, the state case and the federal case will be investigated at the same time, and one won't have to wait for the other to conclude. Investigators are also sharing more details about what they found at the crime scene. Federal court documents say officers collected a red gas container and paperwork with the words Israel, Palestine, and U.S. aid in his car. Those court documents go on to say the suspect told investigators he looked up how to make a Molotov cocktail on YouTube and that he wanted to kill all Zionist people. During the interview, he said he needed to stop them from taking over, quote, our land, which he says was Palestine. We first told you on News 5 at 10 last night that Solomon had an address in the Cimarron Hills area of El Paso County, near Constitution and Mark Scheffel. Law enforcement was there all day yesterday evening, looking through what they believe is his home. The El Paso County Sheriff says his deputies helped when the FBI and other agencies searched the house. The sheriff also says his office has received 3 non-criminal calls for service from that home on Washoe Circle since December 2022. One of the calls was from a juvenile. The other 2 were 911 hang-ups. El Paso County Sheriff's deputies have had contact with Solomon 4 times, all, they say, traffic stops. NBC News reports that Solomon was in the U.S. with a pending asylum case. According to the Department of Homeland Security, he entered the U.S. with a tourism visa 3 years ago. News 5's Allison Zimmerman spoke with an immigration attorney about the process to seek asylum in the U.S.